What is up, Knights? Welcome to the final round for the second week of the 3v3 season. Not a bad start so far. We are currently 3-2, and at this level of competition, getting a win regardless means a lot. Every single opponent knows what they're doing, has good datacrons, good rosters, so a win is a win. Need to improve my gameplay. I took some risks last match. Didn't pay off for me. Hopefully, it could pay off in this match. I didn't change much of my defense, so it could be Vex being a little bit of stubbornness, so let's find out. We are at 39-48 with that loss. 3-2 for the season, like I said. Our opponent for today is a fellow guildmate of mine, my brand new guild, Maw Erodium. We are facing Hansman from Maw Erodium, my new home. Very awesome guild. So this, my guildmate, my opponent, 16.6 million galactic power. Let's check out the Relic 10 differential. They have about 2.5 rows of Relic 10, so they have a whole row and a half ahead of me. Out of the Relic 10s that are standing out, I'm seeing Luthen as the fun, different one. Drogon is a different one. Cassian's a different one. Wrecker. Relic 10 Wrecker. I've been seeing a lot more of those from the top-end players, but really respecting Bad Batch, which I think they're a very underrated team. I definitely disrespected them at one point. Very, very solid. So cool to see the Relic 10s and a Relic 10 Jabba. Now, the Datacron department, which is pretty much almost everything, it's pretty good. Pretty good. A lot. They're even working on one for the newer set, which is interesting, an Old Republic Cron. Don't know if that's going to be involved in this week, but they are actively working on the new set. So they're going to have everything. You guys know the deal. Now, I have to attack the day before because my work hours tomorrow do not align with my normal schedule. Normally, I get home from work at 3:30, record from 3:30 to 5 o'clock, which is the end of Grand Arena Eastern Standard Time, but I have to work 8 to 4 tomorrow, so I have no time. By the time I'm home, no recording, so we have to do it the night before. My opponent has started 5:51. That means they haven't dropped yet. So, only thing I changed was I changed the Cassian team because I wanted to bring a Saw team on offense for a potential Darth Vader dual Zen. Swapped out Quiggled for OG Hondo. Didn't get a hold. I kept mostly everything the same. Back wall. Have they started it yet? They have not started yet. So this is my back wall. I was stubborn and kept Kylo back on defense. Let's see if that bites me for a second Grand Arena in a row. We will find out. Up top, we have, I swapped out OG Hondo. I put a regular Marok with Baylan. So, oh my god, I don't have Saw on offense. Oh my god, my whole plan has changed. I'm an idiot. Well, there you go. Completely forgot. You say this is what happens. You don't... I brought Kleya Luthen on offense, but I don't have Saw. So I have to probably use Mon Mothma, who I'm not really comfortable with. So, alright, I got to figure that out. So the whole plan is going to change for me regarding that battle. So what I have to deal with, Jabba with the Luminara Datacron. That is interesting. Haven't seen that all season long. Dr. Aphra with BT1 and IG-90. Palpatine team, we know the deal. Traya, Relic 10 Baylan with OG Hondo, and Relic 9 Shan. Up top, we have the Bounty Hunters. We have Silvo instead, so my strategy might be okay. Might be okay with Stranger. That might be something I can work around, but I have to definitely figure out these other different squads. Look at that. There's the Relic 10 Cassian. So, alright guys, this is what I have to work with. I'm hoping my mess up with Saw doesn't mess up this run, but it very well could. So, let's see what we can do. Try to get one-shots and not get tilted. First match of the Grand Arena, it's going to be Traya with Nihilus and Savage. Have a feeling my opponent wants me to do this, but I am going to take the bait because I don't want to risk any banners. The Datacron is speed up on a basic with its Sith damage immunity 6. That could cause some issues throughout the battle. High defense and some health. Need to be so careful because we could get insta-killed by Nihilus because of the damage immunity, but we're going with Maz, Quiggled, and SM33. 25% turn meter, the Scoundrel max health damage 6, and the high defense crit damage health and offense. So the goal here is a 57. I'm worried about the damage immunity causing problems for me. Gotta get rid of it. Maybe this... Let's see what happens. Okay, we're cool. Can I one-shot him? Nope. This is where it can get a little scary. Especially against such a high defense, and that's already a banner stealing move. Might be screwed. Might drop. Yeah, there it is. Is this really? Oh my god, man. It's actually so funny. I don't know if I can get through Savage. Maz Kanata is going to lose. Or might lose. No, it won't. But she got insta-killed. She got freaking insta-killed. That sucks. So that's a -3 banner drop. Those add up over time. Those definitely add up over time. I'm wondering if Ethano would have been a better third instead of Quiggle because of his buff removal. I don't know for sure. But it's not good to drop 3 banners against a hard counter like that because I'm relying on using Bo-Katan against Baylan, which is definitely not going to be a 57 banner win. It's more than likely going to be a 54. And with battles like that, it will 100% deter you from your grand total at the end of the match, and it could cost you in the end. So that efficiency there was bad, not what I wanted. Alright, let's get this battle over with because I know it's going to be a horrible banner win, but I have to suck it up and just deal with it. Relic 10 Baylan, Hondo, and Shan. It's also not a guaranteed win. I could still lose. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous. The positive is that there's no OG Hondo with regular Pirate King Hondo and Bane. Very good stats. Going with Bo-Katan. I'm going with the buff on a basic for light side. Wordy Mercenary 6. Resistance Pen, Armor Pen, crit damage, defense, and offense. All the good stuff. I hate that there's no banner recovery on this team in 3v3. I have to save some of my GLs for that potential scary back wall. So I don't know if Captive on her is the best start. They're doing a lot. Okay. I'm gonna go here. Relic 10. That should be enough. It is. Is that locked heal immunity or is that health down? That's heal immunity. I gotta chill. I gotta try to see if I can get Bam back up and running because I don't want to get less than a 50. Equalize. I don't know if that can bypass. Let me see. Okay. I got it back. It did equalize protection. It didn't equalize the health. I knew going into that there's no way that's going to be a 57. It just straight up, it can't be done. There's no banner recovery. They're going to get out ahead. The plus is I saved the Galactic Legend. That's the plus. I can still use JML. I can maybe do an Underman with JML somewhere else. This front wall might be ugly in terms of efficiency. I need to pick it up on the other walls. That is 100% a necessity for me to get this win. But for now, I have to deal with 254s. Not happy with it. Gotta do what I gotta do. Gonna end up biting the bullet. I messed up my defense by not bringing Salt on offense. Wasn't thinking that far ahead. I changed the bottom wall, but not the top wall. So, gotta go a little bit more expensive here. Gonna go with Kenobi against this Darth Vader Duels End team. Cannot throw this Grand Arena by doing a B team against it. Max health damage 3, bonus turn 6, Palpatine 9 with high defense and crit damage. It's very scary. So Kenobi, you have to be my answer. Max health protection 3, Galactic Republic, bonus turn 6 with defense, protection, tenacity, and some potency. Don't have Mace. I set Mace on defense. This shouldn't be hard. I gotta go for Palpatine last. I think, right? Let me go here. Okay. Or is there something I'm missing? I thought something was turned off when there's a GL in the field. He seems to be landing quite a bit of debuffs. Why are we like permanently stuck? Yeah, I'm definitely messing this up. I'm an idiot. He keeps gaining hatred. I'm an idiot. I gotta kill Palpatine with Kenobi. Don't do what I do. Please just... I'm an idiot. I'm gonna get roasted. I know. I'm gonna get absolutely roasted. I just completely messed up the beginning half of this battle. Okay, that's perfect. That was a lucky counterattack. I deserve the roast. I deserve it. I'm an idiot. I still think I'm going to be okay, though. For some reason, I thought I was turned off against GLs. I know I'm going to get absolutely roasted. I get banners back. It's going to be a 56. Alright, well. That's a Vex problem. I messed that up. I had to kill Palpatine with Kenobi in the beginning. Probably insta-kill Mara Jade. I just forget. Yeah. Thought the thing was only with GL's not on the field, but he keeps regaining hatred when Palpatine's active, so. Didn't want to kill Palpatine because if I kill him with one of my sides, like Cat, she's getting instantly defeated. I didn't want that to happen, so I cost myself a banner. Okay, next up is going to be Aphra, and I did some math. If I get full banners on these next two teams, I'm going to be down 3 banners. So those banner drops will definitely cost us. In the long term, I need to play out of my mind. Starting with a win here. Hopefully we can get it. I'm not doing a Wampa solo. I cannot throw this Grand Arena. 25% turn meter, Scoundrel, max health damage 6. Lots of defense, health, and crit damage. Going with Great Mothers. 25% turn meter, crit damage, health, offense, and armor pen. It's all about that crit damage. Whoever I bless... or Doom cannot get revived. So I'm going to try to get rid of BT immediately. I mean, that's kind of nice, but not what I needed. I'm going to go here, I think. Not getting the kills that I want. Not even close to getting the kills that I want. I guess the defense is playing a factor at the moment. Just please get a kill. Okay. You're priority number 2? Alright, we're good. Just disregard. I was getting a little worried for a second. I don't know if Great Mothers is considered overkill against Aphra, but with very high defense crons, you can't really take a chance. I just wanted to get rid of the side, because I don't want to deal with any crazy shenanigans with banner stealing. Like what you're trying to do at the moment. Alright, it's a full banner win. They took a couple turns. They were doing some things, but high defense. Spirit was not one-shotting the sides, so might have to consider more of a damage cron, but in the end, it still worked out for me. It's a full banner win, which I needed. The next team is Jabba. It's a very peculiar cron for Jabba, so I need to see if I could do anything undermanned or if I have to go with the Galactic Legend. Last team on this bottom wall is Jabba. He's at Relic 10, and he's got the Luminara Focus Datacron. So, actually, phenomenal stats for Jabba. I'm not going to lie. Like, all that crit damage and offense is amazing. The tenacity is nice for Chrysanthemum. The potency is nice for the debuffs, the thermals. So, overall, very solid cron for Jabba in terms of stats. But, luckily, I have Lord Vader. Going with the max health damage 3. The Sith, Fear, Pain, and Shock, ramping offense 6. Not going to matter here. But tenacity, defense, crit damage, and crit chance. I don't think I have to go overly expensive with this Datacron because it's such an overkill of a counter, I feel. I've been taking Lord Vader off of defense and replacing it with Kylo to see if that can cause a couple issues for that back wall. But we'll have to see. Wait for Lord Vader to... Oh, are you serious? It's kind of annoying. That's a 2-turn ability block? Definitely annoying. Now you go down, hopefully. Nope, not yet. Okay, we're good. It's annoying that he has disarm. The level 3 is very nice to have. No stun. Order 66 is good. I will go with the AoE because it does more damage. Starting to get there. Once we get to a Jabba solo, I'll start to throw it on full auto. Curious about this back wall. We're definitely going to be behind banners. I know that for sure because those banner wins were terrible. This has to be a 57. Every time you do that ability, it gets substantially stronger for each attempt to use. So you just, even though it doesn't do a lot to him, it's definitely worth it. Basics are better because we get Lord Vader to assist. He's kind of tanky still, even with like no defensive stats. The buff immunity is annoying on Lord Vader because he doesn't get the defense pen, which means he can't assist. Let's pop it like it's hot. I mean, we're absolutely fine, but he's going to get to ultimate. Or we should get rid of him right here. That's a 57. Yep, so with that, that's going to conclude the bottom front wall. That's going to bring us 3 banners behind. I was doing the math, so we're going to be at 548. Which is, you know, not good. I think the one banner I could have recovered is here. This was disappointing. Absolutely disappointing that Maz Kanata got insta-killed. The damage immunity definitely caused problems there. So now it's our time to pick it up. We need to pick it up. So what I have to deal with, we see a Lord Vader on defense. It's not that difficult of a back wall, kind of. So, alright. This was their plan. They wanted me to use Maz Kanata to not use on Lord Vader. That's probably the mentality. I think I have a Lord Vader counter ready. I could be wrong, but I think I do. Obviously, this Saw team is nuts, and I used Bo-Katan already, so I have to think about something there. I think I'm in okay shape. I use Kenobi and Great Mothers, which I like to do against this team, so that's going to kind of stink. So, I need to definitely think about ways to recover banners because this Grand Arena is not looking good for me at the moment. Not looking good for me. I think they have easier teams to get through than I do. I still have to get through Hondo, Rey, Cassian. Maybe I could pick up a banner here and do some crazy undermans. That's probably going to be my saving grace. I do have Satele for Lord Vader, but that's a potential timeout. So, I do have options. But I need to execute properly and get back ahead because I will lose. Time for some redemption. Trying to get back at this team from losing last match. Should be a load easier because there's no OG Hondo for that captive, so I gotta step it up. They have the 25% turn meter reset level 6 on a basic with the Vayne 9 high health, high offense. His assist is going to potentially one-shot a character. So maybe with that extra health, we lose someone in the beginning. It could all go bad. 25% turn meter, defense, crit damage, offense, and health for some survivability. Really is dependent on who he assists on. I hope Starkiller doesn't die in the beginning, or anyone doesn't die in the beginning. Let's see what happens. So we see that. That could have been a massive, massive problemo. Let's see what happens here. Fracture. I need to kill him. Badly. Get turn meter. Stay fractured. Thank you. Okay. That should be good. That should be the win. Because now they lack everything that they need to kill me. And now I just have to make sure I have enough damage. And potentially save Starkiller's ult for banner recovery. Alright, he ain't coming back. Now we just gotta deal with raid boss Hondo. I guess I launch it because I don't think he can attack the sides anymore. So I think I just do that for the smart play. We have protection up. Yeah, I think it was the right move. That should be it. A lot easier when there's no OG Hondo. And that was perfect, perfect, perfect. So, let's see if that back wall Kylo helps your boy Vex out this match like it was supposed to the previous match. Or, you guys know what I'm trying to say. That's what I wanted for last match. OG Hondo caused problems, put the captive on Maul, which messed up the fracture and all the turn order. So, happy this one worked. We need this and more to get the win. This is a way to catch back up, getting the banners back. Need to figure out a team for Wampa to solo. I feel the most comfortable with this one. Could be a major, major mistake. So, it is the Inquisitor Barriss Kron with the level 9, the Wordy Inquisitor 6 with a 25% turn meter, armor pen, health, and crit damage. Can Wampa do this? Wampa with the Focus Datacron, incredible stats, awesome level 9. You guys know how this is. 59 would be ideal. It's probably not going to happen. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Let's see what happens here. It's going to be a 57 or 58. It's not a 59. Alright, it's a 58. It's still better than a 57, and I saved a really good team. I think the 25% turn meter helps them get out ahead, and I couldn't go out first and not get that big hit against me. But, again, really good efficiency. Crazy that Inquisitor Barriss with her Datacron is getting Wampa soloed still. Wampa's going away soon, so that's not going to happen. But for today's match, going to be incredible value and hopefully helps me in the end. Alright, here we go. Cassian, Andor, Relic 10 with Cinta and Vel. Not the Focus Datacron. I lost this match yesterday with Luthen and Kleya. So I'm feeling more comfortable with this because I've had a 100% success rate with everything else besides yesterday. Their Kron is the Health to Protection Recovery 3 with the Rebel Riposte 6, Armor Pen Protection, and Offense. So the goal here is 57. I don't know if it's possible. Protection up 3, Wordy Galactic Republic 6, Depa 9 with defense, crit damage, protection, and lots of crit chance. Hopefully that can help me. Let's see what happens here. I like starting with this because that does a counterattack. I go here. He gets hit with vulnerable. Alright, let's not have you take too many turns. Because I don't want you stealing banners from me. Let's see. Okay. It's looking like a 57 at the moment. There we go. Perfect. That's what I wanted, was a 57, because I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, my opponent's going to be good. He's going to come in at me, and I was not efficient on those first 2 teams, so we have to pick it up where we can. Didn't have to use Queen Amidala, didn't have to use a Galactic Legend. Master Mace does very well against the non-Focus Datacron Cassian, Luthen, Kleya. It's practically a 90% win rate for me this season, besides that variant, so super clutch. The clear answer for Rey is going to be Queen Amidala, so we're going to go ahead and get it over with because it's very tough. Double Relic 10, Relic 9, Cal Kestis, Health to Protection Recovery 3, 332% defense, and 20% crit damage. Relic 10, Ben Solo, his crit chance is through the roof, so that could cause issues for us. So, Queen, buffs on a basic, armor pen health, and crit damage. I want to get right through them as fast as I can. The Cal variant is very, very annoying. Just making sure I have everything correct. Gotta get rid of Cal first. The stagger will be nice. Already lots of dodge. He's dodging a lot. I don't know if that's Relic 9 or what, but that's very annoying. And he's got the lifeblood, which is worse. That's damage immunity. Okay. There's a crit from Ben. We're alive. Increase his cooldowns. Let's see if he gets to his... He's not doing that yet. He's modded very slow, so he's doing the right stuff. Right here. Needs to be big. Keeps dodging. That's a problem. Good cooldown increase, but we're about to get hit with a bunch of buff immunity. Unless I kill him here. Dodge again. Okay, Cal's out. Basic, because she's got lots of Inspire. I can't remove Terminator when she has Inspire. Basic. Go here. Cannot remove Terminator yet. Waiting for the big buffs first. Okay, she's at a lower threshold here. That's his first damage immunity. Relic 10. Saving that for when he's out of his thing. We survived the big hit. Okay. 2:30 on the clock. Not ending it without a 50-70. I don't care if I have to risk the Grand Arena. We're going here first. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm waiting. He's got to take a turn. Now you can go. Yep. Not playing around today. Not playing around with the banners, because that's what it's all about. It's going to be single digits. And I'm wondering if those front two teams are going to cost me. Happy with the way this battle went. That's a very annoying variant with Cal. His evasion. I'm not sure if he's gaining evasion through the Relic 9 there, but he is a total pain in the butt. Total pain in the butt. But even with the dodging, we were still able to get rid of him. I'm going to take a look at his mastery, but I'm very, very positive he's gaining evasion with his mastery. Because there are matchups back in the day where I think he's unhittable. So I'm wondering if a Relic 10 Cal Kestis is even worth it. It could be possible. Gotta think about that. So, very annoying, but we got it done. Knights, I just had a mini heart attack. I know that this is a edited video format and recording, so everything's aligned perfectly. My computer just crashed mid-recording, and it took me an hour and a half to fix the corrupted video. I got a Windows PC crash, random bug, and the recording was corrupt. Having a mini panic attack took me an hour and a half to fix, tested the recording, and it's now working. So, not trying to sponsor anybody here, but if you guys have any corrupted videos, this program, UnkTrunk, saved my day. So, if you guys have any corrupt MP4 files, that literally saved my life. So, just wanted to throw that out there. Big shout out to UnkTrunk. It literally made me save my recording. But anyway, back to the Grand Arena. We're going to go for Lord Vader next. Just realized there was no Ahsoka Ezra on defense, which is crazy. That's Ahsoka Ezra on offense, so I could use Leia here. Lord Vader. Scary Kron. Don't feel comfortable with Satele against a Kron like this. Max health damage 3. Sith damage immunity 6 with crit damage and lots of health. That extra health is scary, and I don't have that high of a protection Kron. So Leia is going to be my answer. Buffs on a special. Rebel Repose 6. Drogon 9 with armor pen, potency, crit damage, health, and some defense for survivability. Just got to gun through Lord Vader. This shouldn't be too difficult. I haven't done this in actually so long that it feels weird doing now. I'm going to go over here and try to stun the second Nightfall Trooper. I will go for a stun. Didn't get it. Alright, that actually might benefit me because I might be able to get the big crit in the beginning. We'll find out. Let's see. It was not big enough. Alright, R2, calm down. Let's get R2 healed back up. And what does this do to attackers? Reduces their speed. Let's try that for a sec. And offense down is nice. Slowly going. Lots of health on the team, so just need to be a little smart. Alright, there's Lord Vader doing his thing. Good cleanse. Maybe a one-shot. Not quite. Drogon definitely seeing better days. No stun. Double no stun. Oh boy, Lord Vader is mad. Alright, we're doing that. Maybe a damage immunity? And a kill, good. Alright, R2 is not a fan of you right now. Might lose R2. That was lucky. I like those buffs down. Okay. Let's just go here. I think I'm just gonna save ult for a second. Okay. Screw it. I don't want him getting too scary. Full banners? Alright, very cool. I haven't run Leia against Lord Vader in so long that I almost forgot, like, the right play. That was a very scary datacron for Lord Vader. But I think my opponent wanted me to use Maz Kanata in the front to bait out the Lord Vader. But the good thing is that with there's no Ahsoka Ezra on defense, I can afford to use Leia here. So, very good value. Was not comfortable with Satele, like I said. I could use Satele for another team. So, that worked out great, and it was a full banner win. With using Leia there, I now feel comfortable to combine Sith Eternal and Bane against this very powerful Saw Luthen Kleya variant with a Relic 10 Luthen. They have the Focus Datacron for Cassian, so they're going to get benefits from the 9 and the 12. I am going with not that Kron. I picked the wrong Kron. I want to go with this Kron, or the Darth Revan Focus Datacron because of the health and the armor pen. I think it's really good here. So, almost made that mistake. I can't imagine that Sith Eternal Bane combined would lose to this. I think I have no choice but to link these two. So I think I have to be careful, right? Because I can get into a bug situation. I think there's a bug with Luthen when he doesn't drop below 25% health. So I can't just insta-kill him. But I will definitely do it to these two. But definitely not going to try to insta-kill him. Because he needs to drop below 25% health. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's a bug or it's working as intended, but he needs to be 25% health or less in order for him to go down. I can't relink. It will not allow me to do that. Okay. Alright, 57. We did end up losing a banner on Bane. It's a scary team. It really is. I was fortunate enough to have them still around for the remainder of the Grand Arena. But as, you know, as dangerous as it comes, I think Cassian adds a little bit more of a scare. To be honest with you, Cassian is just simply not scary without his focused Datacron. I really think that without it, he's like kind of mid in 3v3. So, the scariest lineup I've seen is Cassian, Kleya, Luthen by far. I lost to it last match, so gotta pick and choose your battles, try to be smart with your counters, and see what happens. Next up is Commander Cody Clones, and you guys have seen it all season long. It's a dangerous team. I'm hoping Ufus can get this done. The problem with Ufus is they simply don't have good banner recovery. I have Cal available, but I really think I need that extra damage from Maul to get this done. Focus Datacron, Relic 9 kicks, so he's going to be tanky AF. I'm going to go with Ufus, 25% turn meter, Scoundrel basic reset level 6. Don't know if that's going to really help Seer, but I have it. Armor pen, offense, and crit damage. Pure glass cannon. I'm hoping my turn meter helps me get out ahead, which it looks like it is for a little bit. But let's see how scary this opening play is. Especially since the frenzy's gone. Alright, that's one. Oh, the heal immunity is actually really nice because that gives me damage immunity. Don't steal too many banners. I'm looking for a 56 here at the minimum because I know Maul kills himself. 56, right? Yeah, I don't really think I had a choice there. I think that Maul's Anguish removes his own protection, and it's very dangerous, but I really miss using this team more often on offense. They're so fun. Seems like I don't really get to use them as much anymore. Maybe that's just a me thing, but I'm always having fun with the Ufu team. So good. My brand new Relic 10 Satele and Relic 8 Revan, I want to use in this Grand Arena, so in terms of what is strong remaining, I think that using Satele against the Bounty Hunters would be really solid, especially at the Relic level that they are. 25% turn meter, basic reset, level 6 for turn meter, crit damage, armor pen, defense, offense, and health. I don't really have any particularly high protection cron on this account yet. I'm trying. They're so hard to get. I'm going with a cleanse level 3, which is not ideal. Good defense, which is nice. Health, crit damage, and most importantly, protection. 27%, almost 28. I'm looking for those 60-70% protection crons. I simply cannot roll them. I mean, that's already a pretty atrocious start, I would say. Already got a savior. I'd rather get this up. I'd rather just do that. And then we'll do an AoE daze. Which they're immune to daze. So that doesn't even matter. I'm forced to do this. That should be a kill. Now I gotta deal with these two. Let's get rid of you. They don't take a lot of damage. That's something I'm imagining. I mean, the AoE's doing a lot. Wow, they're hitting kind of hard. Is that 100%? Okay, cool. A little scary opener because Bastila got the savior mechanic before we even took a turn, I feel like. Yeah, that's a dangerous team. I really wanted to use Satele this Grand Arena. Was debating the Lord Vader. Did not need to do it, so this was clutch. We got 2 teams remaining. I have JML available. I think he's more than enough to get rid of this team. Revan with Omicron Zalbar. They have the light side max out the protection 3 with high defense, protection, and crit damage. I'm going with my highest defense cron because I don't really have any more protection crons with the evade level 3 and high health. I don't think I really need to worry about this match. I think JML could practically solo it, but I don't really want to risk losing or timing out. I'm sure JML can do just fine. increased cooldowns there because he has an AoE. Another quick and easy 57. Very nice. It's a tough team if you don't have the right things available. I have seen variants of JML soloing. I don't think I would get a 58 if I were to do it, because I don't think I would be able to recover protection or not get hit hard enough to get a 59 banner win. So it's a 1 banner difference. If I lose the Grand Arena because of that, that's just me not taking a risky play. But here, I'm trying to play it as safe as possible while also trying to be efficient. The last team we have to deal with is Tarful with the Wookiees. And to show you what I have remaining, I have Darth Revan, Reva, didn't use Reva, Malgus, Gungans, Bad Batch, which is my Luthen, Mon Mothma Luthen, I did not end up using, so that was a waste by me, absolute waste. Probably should set them back on defense, so that's what I had remaining. But we're going to go against this team. They have the buffs on a special, the Wordy Mercenary 6, with high defense, protection, and armor pen, kind of frightening. Going with Traya. I think Traya is more than enough here. The focus Datacron for Nihilus. I'm not going to go with his lead. I think Traya lead's going to be really good here. So let's do it. This should be a 57. Unless I get absolutely surprised by their increased crazy damage, then we'll see. I mean, they are taking a lot of turns. I want to get at least some debuffs. I don't appreciate what's going on at the moment. Hope putting Isolate on him was the right move. I like that because that gets him low. And goodbye. Okay. I think we're good. Rather just do it so we can speed up the battle. That's banner recovery. I can't tell if he has full protection. It doesn't seem like he does. That should help. Oh. Whoopsie. There we go. I think we only dropped a single banner on the top and back walls. I could be wrong. I think that was very, very efficient, so we got to deal with ships next. That brings us to a 1638, so we are ahead. My opponent did drop, and I'll show you guys after from what I'm talking about. By sometimes making those risks, it pays off, but we're going to go through ships first. So we have to deal with Endurance, Tarkin, and Home 1. So we're going to do Profundity, Home 1, Leviathan is what I'm thinking here, and I like to start with this battle first because you never know. So we're going to do 1, 2, and 3, and 4. That's going to be enough. More than enough with Home 1. Very good offensive fleet for high banners. Should be a 76. I wonder if there's just certain teams that you have to accept are not going to be full banners. We'll talk about it more at the end, but it's like at the point where it's like, if a counter works, but it's not a full banner win, is it a good counter, you know? That's like the type of area I'm in the game where it's like, unless you get lucky with drops, you just never know. Yeah, nice and easy. Just absolutely demolishes Empire. It's crazy seeing the downfall of Empire fleet ever since the change to Chimera and Leviathan. Like, that used to be the go-to for everybody. We used to use Empire all the time, and now the meta is just triple meta fleet offense. Top of the line. It's just insane. So over here, we're going to go with Profundity. Whoops. Rebels. 1, 2, 3. With Rogue One, just to, you know, make sure we do everything correct. Please, I beg in my PC not to crash mid-battle. I was so lucky it didn't crash previously during mid-battle. It crashed right in between battle. But an hour and a half to get this fixed. I kid you not. Scariest thing. And I can't even tell if the corrupted or uncorrupted video is still, you know, spot on with the sound and audio. I have to double check that with the editing, but I was sweating. Go for the big damage to try to get our contract. Getting some really good assisting. That should be a contract right here. We do full auto. Yep. Contract, ultimate, you know what I'm trying to say. Oh, that's a banner stealer right there. Let's see. Oh, that foresight. And dodging. Still, 76. That's what we like to see. There we go. We got one more fleet remaining. Home 1. And it's practically going to be a full auto because Leviathan is always going to end up being the same. I feel like the 77 in a Leviathan versus Home 1 battle is just RNG. I'm not going to do full auto because that's not fun. But you could practically full auto. But for me figuring out how to get a 77 in this battle is still something I'm trying to learn. I don't know what ship I should go for first. I'd like to get rid of Kyle's ship first, but he gets a crap ton of foresight. And also, I just realized, wait a minute, the B-Wing didn't come out. I just realized that. I'm like, why does this seem different? This is not your typical reinforcement first slot. I'm not gonna be able to get that banner back. Now it's gonna be B-Wing. It's in a wrong slot, I think. I don't know. That's gonna be a 76, which is, you know what? 3 76s in fleets is not the end of the world, so. We did it. We did it. That should be a win. 2086. Big bounce back from last match where completely messed up. But I think the credit for what I was trying to do last match, and it worked for me this match, is the trap card Kylo. Most opponents are not expecting Kylo on defense. So they're prepping for other teams. And Kylo got me a hold. So the whole mentality that I'm trying to do with this front wall team is, okay, I'm forcing Sith Eternal Bane or Leia here, trying to get JMK or something here, trying to get your Kylo up front, trying to get all these powerful teams up front to bait you, to save the Kylo in the back. And that pretty much won me the Grand Arena because the efficiency was in my opponent's hand. They had the lead heading into the back by 3 banners. So they had more than enough to be capable of being winning by efficiency. But even Baylan got a hold. My Baylan with Marok instead of OG Hondo. That is huge for me. So maybe next time I'll try to remember Saw Gerrera on offense to try to pair it with Luthen Kleya to get a Darth Vader duels end counter. But that is going to be a win. I don't know if Hansman is going to continue with Fleet, but big shout out to him. He did very good on that bottom front wall. My trap card did work out for today. And it was a fun Grand Arena. Besides me panicking about the footage getting lost, I had fun. It was a very high score. And big shout out to Hansman for a fun Grand Arena. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. It was a good bounce back from the loss. 2-1 for both weeks. Hopefully we can keep going strong to get back into the top 50 scenario. We should definitely be in the top 100. So that means next week is going to be even more challenging. So if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash that like button, comment down below, and more importantly, subscribe to my channel to support me, number 1, to become a Knight of X and help me make this a reality, becoming a full-time thing. So thank you guys again. May the Force be with you all, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.